Hello and welcome back to my channel, and in this video it's all about making the front of the house look aesthetically pleasing. I'm producing the same thing I did in the back in my kitchen. You may have seen a video where I did sash windows effect. I've got the lead, I've got the film. I just need to clean the adhesive off this window and then create that same look using a lead that I purchased from eBay, and it's a thicker lead, so it gives me that look that it is a sash window effect. And yeah, so I'm going to proceed with that. That's going to be part of this look to the front of the house. And I also want to show you some curtains that I got from Etsy. Actually, these really beautiful curtains just being delivered. You can see here the lovely mustard floral colors. I just think it's going to look great in the window area, and this mustard will go with my burgundy Chesterfield sofas beautifully. So I'm really happy with those. I measured them out, and yeah, I think they're handmade as well, so made to measure. So I'm really happy with those. I also did an order with Dalal, and I got some lovely pillows to complement that, and this is the velvet green with a bumblebee with a lovely mustard rim. So, and they also, that was £12 from Dalal. And it's not a big pillow, it's on the small end, but I just thought it's nice to layer the pillows. And I also got this pillow. Look at the lovely black and white stripes with all of the florals, butterflies, and it has the little cherry on the end colours as well. And I think all that tied together is going to look lovely. So I needed some tie backs for the curtains, so I got these lovely gold ones. I think these are from Amazon, and I did get large ones. So let's open them up and see what they look like. Bought these lovely hanging basket hooks. They had quite a few different ones in Amazon, but I decided to go with these ones. I thought these ones looked pretty nice, and they have them in different colours as well. I preferred the black. And yeah, and I got this hanging basket, and this was £30 from Amazon, but you do get a great big bunch, and they have all different colours forms, so I got them all in the one colour. So I just thought it looked a bit more realistic than having all these multiple colours. So I got all these, and then you get this foam that you actually stick them, so it's a bit like flower arranging, which is really good. And then you get the hanging basket. So the hooks didn't come, the actual hooks that hang the basket didn't come with this. I purchased that separately. So there you go. So you've got the hanging basket, and to show you what you need to do. So it looks like that. You put the foam inside, you turn it around, you start arranging and dividing your flowers, how big you want them and everything else, and then you just start sticking them in. I mean, perfect. Should look like this at the end. So this is the large, they do a medium. I got the larger one, so it looks like this, and then that will just hang outside by the front door. If you're ever thinking of updating, just having a bit of a change, great ideas in this video for that, but this is just one of them. So yeah, hanging basket. So we'll arrange that, and then I'll show you how that's going to look outside. From Festival Lights, I have this lovely great big lantern that I'm going to put out the front just to change it up. I do have a smaller one which I've taken off, which was like this. And this was a sensory one. This one isn't, this is just solar powered, but you can see the difference in size. I just think it would look much better with a larger one. I'm still intending to put this up, but in a different place. And this also can be USB charged as well, by the way. I don't know where you plug it in. It's been a long time since I've used this, but yeah, you can recharge these ones. Unfortunately, this one that can't be recharged. This is the lid, and you can see the panels on there. So it's going to have some great height to it. I think it's going to look a lot better. And then we've got the little bulb that goes in. And then we've got the handle that we're going to stick onto the wall. And then in here we have the little screws for screwing that up. But again, to show you, you can see it's going to have so much height to that. It's going to be a bit more impact on the wall, I think, because look at the height. Can't really see it. Let's zoom out. There you go. Look at this and look at that. There we go. So as you can see, this is what it looks like outside. I've fixed it to the wall, and there's a little plaque there as well that says welcome in the lovely black and white Harlequin design, and I love my hanging basket. Meanwhile, I have been working on the front of the garden as well, and I tried to do this lovely effect that there's a little river, and there's a big, like a, I don't know, magical bucket there pouring out the water, and those stones are actually glowing stones. And for anybody who's interested, this is what the light looks like at night. And then from Debenhams in the sale, I got this lovely doormat, this checkerboard doormat with the, as you can see, it's definitely for the front door. And it's got all, I don't know if you can see that. So I really, really like that, and I think that's going to lift the front door area. The locker came in this packaging, but unfortunately I forgot to record it, and I'd already put the locker up. This is the brass B, and this is the number. And again, that is in the lovely brass. So here is the brass locker on the door. As I told you, I did put it on the door. And this is going to be the new letterbox. Okay, so here's the new letterbox. I'm hoping this works. I'm not sure if it's going to work. This is the bit that you place inside. So before I could even update my door, I had to make sure that all of the hardware would fit into the door, and yeah, I was happy with it. And as you can see, I've done that, and now I'm going to give my door a new lease of life. So I need to remove everything, and then it's time to sand the door. So after we've prepped this door with some sanding and using the primer, which will help the paint that I choose to make sure that it sticks onto this door with no problems and is weatherproof, I want to show you a picture of the colour and why I chose it, some inspiration. So I decided to go with the UPVC paint. It's a 10-year guarantee. I know it says no primer needed, but it is in a lovely matte, and this is perfect for your front doors, for guttering, for pipes. You know, it's going to withstand the weather. So that's what I wanted. I can't wait to get this open. I can't wait for you to see the beautiful green moss colour, a lovely olive colour that I'm going for this lovely spring summer ahead. And yeah, I think it looks very nice anyway, and I can't wait to get this onto the door. So I'm going to let that door dry now, and yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I think it looks really, really nice, and here it is, all lovely and dry, and I just need to put all the hardware onto the door, and then I think that the brass will pop against the lovely moss green. So while I was painting the door, I'm also getting on with the front garden. Now here is the pot that I'm going to be using, the magic pot that's going to let all the water flow out, and those pebbles inside are actually, they glow in the dark. And this is the blue. I know I've already put some blue stones down. I'm going to add a little bit more just to give it a bit of weight. I've also got some chemical spray here, and this thing just holds the pebbles together. I've got the fish that I wanted, that's going to go into the water. So this is easy hold if you haven't heard of it before, and you want to have your stones and pebbles don't make a mess and they all fuse together. Using a spray, put the chemical inside and just spray over your stones. Let it dry. Make sure you don't do it on a day when it's raining, and it will stick together, your stones, making it all look lovely and neat and compact. I can't wait to get this done. I just want to see the finishing result. Need to add a few more stones. It's the stones that are the problem. You need to keep building on it and see how it works for you. So I've done one layer of easy hold. I knew that I needed some white stones, but they didn't come in delivery in time, so I'm just adding those now. And then I'm going to add some more of those blue stones. I'm going to add my magic bucket with the glowing stones, so they'll be glowing in the evening time. I think it will look really, really nice. And then last of all, I will put my fish in the middle of that lovely little lake effect that I'm creating, so it looks like the fish is swimming. So as well, to add to the lovely front door area, I'm going to be adding these lovely heritage garden pottery pots. I mean, look at them, beautiful. They're lovely black gloss pots that I really like. They're not big, they're, you know, pretty good size, not too big, not too small. They have a little hole in the middle if you're intending to put real plants, so that is an option. I got these from eBay actually, and they delivered it very quickly, I'm very happy to say, and delivery was all safe. They come intact. I was afraid they might be broke, but no. So what I'm intending to do, I do have plant pots out there at the moment with some plants, but they're not very nice, and they've kind of faded, some of the plants out there, and I just wanted it to keep it uniformed. So I think having two pots that look identical, because the ones out there don't, I think it would look a lot better. And I'm intending, because the plants that I've got hanging outside are green with a little bit of red, I decided to go with the same kind of, again, uniformed, and I just think it looks a lot better. So I'll show you those. So this is what we've got. I'm going to divide it and put half and half in each of the pots, and I also have some black weighted stones as well that will keep all of these in place. I didn't get too much. I got these from Amazon, and so did I get all of the flowers as well from Amazon. I didn't get too much because the ones that are out there at the moment also have black stones in there, weighted stones. I'm going to be recycling and using those for these pots. So I think we should get on with that. Okay, so this is what was out there before, and as you can see, they're very different, and they're also in very different pots and different colours and different kind of plants. And like I said, I wanted to keep it uniformed. I don't know whether I might keep this one as well in the middle. I don't know yet. It depends what it looks like, but you can see there is the old stones, very different to these ones, but these will help, again, keep everything weighted as well. And this one as well does have some black stones in there, and I'm going to use them for these pots here.